I try to be an advocate for a two-party system in this country. And having two parties or three or four or five parties, all it means is you have people with different ideas on how to move this country forward. The Republican Party and the Democrat Party are both trying to move this country forward. They just have different ideas on how we are to move this country forward. I have no problem with that. The problem I have is that the Republican Party has lost their goddamn mind. And I've had issues with the Republican Party for a very long time. But it seems like now they've really gone on the deep end. And they've moved from trying to elect meaningful, sensible, practical Republicans to only wanting to elect Donald Trump.
The RNC needs to be the leanest, most lethal political fighting machine we've ever seen in American history. Every single penny will go to the number one and the only job of the RNC. That is electing Donald J. Trump as president of the United States and saving this country.
I want you to hear that again.
Every single penny will go to the number one and the only job of the RNC. That is electing Donald J. Trump as president of the United States.
And when I hear the Republican Party talk like that, I'm reminded of a song by Project Pat.
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
And even still, after all of this, I'm going to still try and help the Republican Party. Well, not just me. I'm going to let former Republican National Committee Chairman Michael Steele try to save her.
That is not the number one responsibility of the RNC is to elect Donald Trump. The number one responsibility is to elect every candidate who's on the ballot on behalf of the party. It is to raise money for those candidates who are on the ballot. It is to put in place the infrastructure every candidate will need. It's required. You are required, Laura. So let me give you a little bit of training here. Since you want the job, you're required to organize and coordinate every state party and the territories of the United States who are in the Republican family. And you are to provide them the platform from which you will launch a platform to talk about what the party believes in. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have a platform. So is that your number one priority, Madam Co-Chair? No, I don't think so. You told us it is to elect Donald Trump, and herein lies the problem.
Major political parties are not grassroots anymore, and that's because they've grown large and powerful over time. But basically, the political parties are there to get into the ground roots level, the grassroots level, and build a platform, which is what the definition of platform is, to build a base on which you can build other candidates up to the presidency. The Republican Party has not had a platform in over 8 years. That's why they can't elect anybody. That's why after Donald Trump's election, they've lost everyone since, because the party's platform is Donald Trump. The Republican Party has become Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the Republican Party. That's why they're going to lose and continue to lose every election from now to perpetuity. What do you think?
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.